No, he's killed it.
A good deal is always a welcome change.
Thanks.
It is, isn't it? A good deal is always a welcome change.
Are we doing something with the provisions house?
We should provisions house. It's only for tournaments, so we can get the provisions in that. If we've got enough provisions for tournaments, I think it's 10 tons per tournament, then it should be fine. There you go. There's my end in case you need it.
Thanks.
Okay.
Marvellous. I'll pass on your orders to the knights immediately.
Now, what the fudge were we doing? That's the one thing I hate about this game, is the fact that you get so engrossed in it when you play it that when it comes to coming back to it several days later, I'm like, what am I doing? These guys have all upgraded and they've all got all the danks they need. Dates, milk, carpets, coffee. Wait, we've done perfume? I don't remember doing perfume.
We might have received a delivery of perfume.
Uh-oh.
What?
Well, once that runs, because I'm not producing it, once that runs out, they may start getting a bit angry. Okay, right, that's the next thing we're going to need to look at then. Okay, so we need a perfume island. That's our main populous island, so it can't be there. It can't be Traymond.
Ma?
Oh wait, that's ours, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
mine's ours.
Oh right, so we are producing perfume. Oh, fuck for that. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine for perfume.
Oh yeah, that's
We are
what we did
producing
last time.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Okay. I can't remember what we did. Okay, so that's fine. I guess. What building?
We're just 3 old herbs.
Explosive goods.
Who's going to pick up the explosive goods?
Who would want to pick up the explosive goods?
Am I taking the flagship for that?
Can do, yeah. I don't think we're using it for anything else right now. I don't think we're producing canonons yet.
Canonons. No, we're not producing canonons yet.
Where are we producing our weaponsmithing? No, that's wine press and barrel copperages. It's got glass on it. So that's doing wine related things. 1, 2, 5. It's got to be here then. No, could do these there then. Oh wait, I think we're doing them over here, aren't we?
Your tournament
That's
was
right.
truly entertaining. The best I've seen for a long time.
Oh my! Today will live on in my memory forever.
sleep right now, I do.
Right, where's my ship?
A fellow player has taken over a free share.
I want to go build a bailiwick on Bustle Hill, so I know what I've got being produced there. What's money? 127.
You are now in control here.
I can.
Now
Do you want me to
ensure it stays that way.
talk you through the council seats?
You can do in a moment. Hang on, I'm just finishing something off.
Okie dokie.
It won't be a moment.
That deadly fire from the Witch's Quest would be very handy on one of our warships, actually.
Right, where does she want it to go? To her, of course.
Yeah, she wanted to go to
Okay, right, so that's going up there.
Come and share in the newfound knowledge.
Oh, hardy gunner.
Oh, the gunner, nice.
Another thing that would be useful for our warships. Sheepbridge can probably have some cannons on it.
Can I count on you?
Fucking hell. Yes, you can. Now,
Of course, I'll start the excavation immediately.
now we have to find jesters.
Okay.
Let me give you a hand.
Shush, trying to find jesters.
Oh.
Stop telling me about your...
There are still several
How many have you found? Just the one so far?
Yeah, there's two more in both settlements somewhere. They do stand out a little bit.
May Allah bless you.
Oh, there's the second one.
I can't see them.
They're not easy. He hasn't picked a particularly easy mob because he's dressed very similarly to a lot of the other citizens, which just doesn't help anyone really.
I don't know what they look like.
Okay, if I spot the last one, I'll tell you exactly where he's walking, so you get a, you know what they look like.
A source of raw materials is almost exhausted.
So I'll get to that in a moment. I've changed my orientation so I'm looking ahead to face down the streets. That usually helps. See over buildings. damn it. Where is this third mofo? It's got to be wandering down there somewhere. We've only got 2 settlements on our island, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we've only got the 2.
Okay. Yeah, you can't even possibly imagine how much harder this gets when you've got a cathedral grounds full of houses as well to try and sift through. I always find the last one always to be the biggest pain in the ass.
Snap them up while supplies last.
Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope.
I swear I've been all over both settlements like several times and I've not even had a glimpse of what anything that could have been.
A jester
jester.
looks like, yeah. Oh, here he is. Okay, the north settlement, where you've got the debtors' prison.
Yeah.
If you come across a couple of roads, there's a citizen house right on the end, and he's walking around it now. Which orientation are you? Are you still normal orientation? He's walking through the do you see the house I've highlighted? And the
No.
zoom out.
I'm zoomed out. I can't see which one it is. What house?
You should be able to see the house that I'm selecting on your map in the top settlement.
No. No, I can't.
It's weird. Normally you can.
Yeah, I know normally I can, but
Okay.
no.
What
I
now?
can't see anything. No. Nothing.
Okay.
No.
Well, you have to look at my screen then for a second. There he is. There.
Well, did I set my hopes too
That's what he
high,
looks
or
like.
is that treasure?
No. No flipping clue, Dave. Sorry. Can't see a thing.
Okay. Well, I've clicked him now, so that quest can be completed.
Yeah, you had to. I couldn't see anything that you were selecting, and I couldn't see him at all.
Alright.
Could not see a thing.
Jesters are the difficult ones.
Ours, not yours. Let us see it. Splendid, splendid. It will soon be bubbling in the cauldron.
Anyway, we've got a city council decree and a tear-proof replacement sale.
Which warehouse is that on?
Roseyard.
Okay.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
Do you want either of those things?
So look at them. The city council's agree. Was on the warehouse to increase the price of own council seats and the key to the city for other players. That's actually quite handy. If we've got space on our main warehouse goods, although we've currently got them occupied with wooden loom for the weaver's hut, wood burning, increases the productivity of the bakery plant. Well, that one doesn't need to be socketed because we haven't got any bakeries on the island. Ornament imperial armor for giving hope. Reinforces the army on the island against enemy attacks. That could be useful. Keep that for now.
You've taken it back to the main island.
Yeah, do that. The wood burning stove in the strong room of our main warehouse can be taken to where we're producing bread, and it will produce bread much better for us.
What should we do with this sale, by the way? Tear-proof sale. I put it in the thing for now, on the main island.
Yeah, that'd be handy for other ships, I think.
I'm taking the jesters.
No goods are being carried
Cool.
on one of your trading routes.
Why? One of two reasons. Either we're not carrying any weapons or we've got too many weapons. That's fine, I can sell them manually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill Ulysses up with just loads of weapons. And we'll just sell them for
Production has been disrupted.
a peg ton of money. I think Garibaldi pays out the most, so I'm going to send them over there. I filled up the coal deposit, by the way. That was something else that went down while we were trying to look for the Jester.
Yeah, I know it was.
Okay.
What can I tell the Emperor about the quest? Thank you for your active support in it.
Let me fill out the currently 24, 58, 77, 51.
By the way, did I put everything into the production calculator correctly? I think I did.
1,069 beggars,
Yep,
24 peasant houses,
yep,
58 citizen houses,
yep,
77 patrician houses,
yep,
51 nobleman houses.
yes.
So yes, you did. Yeah, because you have to take the number on the left because that's the amount of houses we have out of the amount of houses we could have.
That's what I did.
Yeah,
And then I've got 64 nomads and 149 envoys.
cool. Yep. Cool. 149. I haven't just got around to put my calculator in yet. There we go. Okay. I could do the pallet work on this one. Oh no, we've got one. Brilliant, that's fine. Oh, I should have brought the other thing with me. So I'll go back and quickly pick up that bread thing. Okay, so council houses. If you click on the main warehouse, it's the tab on it that's got the golden seat. Garibaldi will start talking about some sort of bollocks when you start talking about it. This is our pie chart. Obviously, the other 4 slots are seats.
Yep.
If we own all those slots, then we have dominant control. If Leaf, for example, bought 1 seat and bought 3 seats, he gets the majority share, which means he then gets the key to the city. If you hover over the chair in the middle, it will tell you how much the key to the city currently costs. It values your settlement basically, because it's our main population. It's quite hefty at 410,000. So the idea is you buy all the seats to your island, and then keep an eye on game when they see if they start buying seats to your island or not. Once we've got 3 seats on York's island, that seat turns into a key icon, and then we can select it on the next time to buy the island outright. That's what I've been doing in the other game. So if you, at the moment, our seat is only 37,000 for us. So if you click on an empty slot and purchase it,
Keep a sharp eye on your shares.
There we
in
go.
the city council.
so now we've got 2 seats on the council now. And the idea is on each island you'll need to put your council seat thing in, basically. It's just a case of just keeping an eye on the game. But because he's easy, I'll be surprised if he A, has enough money to buy seats,
Yeah.
and B, even attempts to buy seats in the first place, because he's an easy enemy. This refers to saving it. This refers to the attainment in Garibaldi's queue, which is I think called Hostile Takeover. I think it's on the middle level of attainments, the silver level.
Game saved.
I think it's on the right hand side, and you need to put at least one in there, so you're level 1 out of 3 to allow you to take seats in other lands.
Yeah.
So if you click on it now, sorry, it's Garibaldi's tab. Should look like a big silver key.
I don't know what the hell what.
So in the attainments, on Garibaldi's tab,
Oh yeah.
the middle 3 silver 3 on the right hand
Yeah.
side, hostile takeover. If you click on it and put 150 Yolna into it, okay. So now we are able to acquire seats in other cities, so we can start putting seats on York's Island if we wanted to.
Right.
Well, Leafs, I should say. The next rank reduces the cooldown for buying a council seat. If you go back to the warehouse and have a look at the seat, there's a time delay now before we can do anything else of 8 minutes.
Like another 8 minutes.
The next 2 attainment levels just basically reduces that time. So before I take over an island, I usually put all points in there, so I've got like about 5 minutes in between buying council seats
Oh yeah.
for my hostile takeovers. So, and that's basically the council really. It's just a case of keeping an eye out on your islands and making sure that the game doesn't do a sneaky one and buy out one of your islands when you're not looking. The next thing I'm going to do is look at cannons.
Your water supplies are running out.
But I'm going to do that on Sheepbridge.
Oh yeah.
It just means that we need to expand the production chains tab on the production calculator. I usually open it in a new tab so it doesn't overwrite my calculator.
Yeah.
And then I think it comes under the bottom, under miscellaneous stuff, cannons. I'm just trying to work out, because it's very expensive producing cannons. They yield a massive reward as well, because Nothborough, Alzahir, Garibaldi, and what's his face, Corsair Man, Ben Zahid, they fork out an awful lot of coins for them. So although you're not producing as much gold in your balance, you get back so much in trade. And the cannons, so it's like for 1 cannon foundry we need 1 iron smelter, 1 iron mine, 1 charcoal burner's hut, and 2 lumberjack hats. And we've got 5 deposits on the island and 1 coal deposit. So, having said that, if this is going to be our beer and bread island, mind you, probably won't go that far in the game. I mean, we'll get as far as laying down, finish building the Imperial Cathedral and laying down peasant houses and leave that game for there. Because to upgrade that entire thing, we don't have enough island space to produce the bread and the beer.
Oh yeah.
Basically, because it's such an increase in population when you put down the Imperial Cathedral. We'll build it and then put the peasant houses down so you can see sort of what it looks like. And then after that, we'll go again with something else. This is just mainly to get you used to all the production layouts and stuff, and I'm hoping that the only one that you won't get to see is the Baroque robes, because you need so many noblemen, which you can only really get if you have Imperial Cathedral or like another 2 or 3 settlements.
Yeah.
So on Sheepbridge, the first thing we need to do probably is build a coal mine. There's only one.
Old mine.
A cold mine, a really cold mine. I've stuck a marketplace near the foot of it. If you want to stick the coal mine there, I'll try and look for a suitable spot for. So I'm gonna go for 4 cannon foundries. So 4 2's 8. So we need 1.
Production has been disrupted.
1 wood production as well.
The end result matches your abilities.
Down there.
By the way, I've just done our online check-in.
Oh, brilliant. Increases monastery brewery ban.
And I paid the other deposit for the other holiday.
Productive.
Yes, I know.
Cool. Right. Now, did you want to stick down the 4 iron mine productions we need, or did you want to do the lumber mills that we're going to need to put on this island for the cannons?
I don't mind. Which one do you think would be more beneficial for me to do?
Probably the lumber mills.
Okay, I can do that then.
Lumber mill layout. I have already put on the far east of the island a marketplace down in the middle of a forest. I think that should be the best place. It's just there for the trees, and I'll get on and do the coal, because all I'm doing literally for the coal mine is whacking a coal mine over the top of the mine. It's not really that difficult. And also what I will do is a charcoal burner's hut. Probably not there, because that's where the thing needs to go. Can I go? Will that give me enough? Cool. So that's 4. And then that'll be 1.
Production has been disrupted.
It's fine, it just means that our wood consumption is fine.
Alhamdulillah, we've done it.
A reinforced system.
Now, that either gives us more water in the Noria, or it gives us unlimited in cost for more maintenance. I can never remember which way around it is. But it'll be one of the two. Either we get more water, or we get unlimited water.
Sent myself an email
Oh, cool.
so that I can print the boarding passes tomorrow.
A wise decision.
Anyway. So, are we doing stuff on Sheep Bridge?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
On the east part of the island, you'll see I've plonked down a
This market building.
yeah, that's gonna need trees.
Well, it's got trees. You mean it's going to need the
The
lumberjacks?
yeah, the full lumberjack layout as is on our main island.
Okay, I'm
We've
going
got-
back to the main island to have a look.
Yeah. We're only putting 1 down, not 2, but yeah, just the 1. There should be 8 lumber mills servicing that one marketplace.
So, yeah,
One of your plans has
it comes
stopped
out
producing
from
goods.
each corner and has one on the end. And how many is that? 1, 2, is it 3 out or 2 out?
So it comes, I think it's 3 out. So yeah, it goes up 1 and then basically up 1 and across 3. So altogether you'll have 2 dirt tiles coming out of the marketplace and then 3 extra dirt tiles in the change of direction. Let me see if I can
And how far out does it go? Is it 7?
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Actually, what I'll do is I'm just going to cut all the trees from one of our lumber mills. Don't worry, it's not permanent. probably from a long time ago. Ooh, I've missed out a lot. Sorry guys, we've only built an extra settlement down here. That's literally all we've done in the
Good
time
job
I've
my
paused
one
it.
was running the whole time then, wasn't it?
I really want
Yeah.
to be like you when I grow up.
You'll never be as successful as me, Leaf. Go away. Anyway, yeah.
Hold on, I've lost the island. Let me get it back. Right, okay. So on the right hand side, for this new settlement, we need to widthways. The fields are 4 plus the road is 5. So if you what I tend to do is plonk a marketplace and hover over the top of the current one that it's going next to. So I've got the orientation of
You managed to
Yeah.
the
complete
length
this
matched up.
important matter successfully.
And then I literally, on the first space I get past the field, I go across 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then plonk it down. And then that will give you that. That will be where it will fit. So I'll complete that.
You'll get over. I'm delighted.
He gave us a lot of meat.
He did. I don't think we need it though. Oh, and we put down an imperial cathedral foundation as well, and that's going
Workers are
through
making
as well.
good progress. Everything is going splendidly.
I can only apologise. I mean, that's probably about 20 minutes worth of pausing I did. Oopsie. Oh, and
The stream sucks, Dave.
it does suck. It sucks so much. Now, it looks like you just about had enough room for that.
Our research has led to new discoveries.
Yeah, but that's spot on, isn't it? That's what we want.
Let me give
Oh yeah, it is. I'm saying it's nice
So
to have.
that's the 15 of those, and we've got enough fisheries now as well.
Yeah. You might be worth shipping some wooden tools up to that island to upgrade those market buildings as well. I don't know if you won't have enough. Well, you might have enough for 1, but not 2.
Okay.
Basically, my rule of thumb with market buildings is if there's only one thing it's servicing, so like with our leather jerkins, they're literally just one market building next to the thing going over the river. They're not attached to anything else. You only need one market building for that. If you've got two or 3, or even 4, you can get away with just having a level 2 market building. But for anything else, where you've got so many buildings surrounding it, 3 is always a good number. So for like lumberjack buildings or the cannon foundries or stuff that's got a lot of fields surrounding. Anything more than 4, upgrade definitely.
Oh wait, which island was it?
Oh, Rose Yard.
Rose Yard. Where the flipping heck has it gone?
Allow me to ping.
Yep. Thanks.
Yeah, I've spent it took me ages. The thing is, I've got a couple of single player games where everything's completely in a different place, so I keep
Yeah.
looking at the wrong frickin' island because I can't remember which game I'm playing because of it.
Oh, poor little Mercury. Mercury was already like on its way somewhere else because I forgot. And Mercury, the reason I chose Mercury is because it's opposite Rose Yard.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, Mercury. Come on back.
Yeah, all you need to do really is chuck probably 10 tons of wood onto Mercury and then you can upgrade both those market buildings for now. Let me just overview the next thing to do. Once you've got the production buildings to a certain civilization, so now we've fulfilled the needs of the peasants before we move them in, just to make sure that our trade routes are providing the maximum amount. I mean, obviously they've got fish on the island, so that's not a problem, but for cider, so 55 tons.
Right.
It might be worth adding an extra load of cider onto the trade route for the cider trade route.
An extra load.
Yeah, on the cider route. So pick up 2, drop off 2, lots of 55 as opposed to just 1, just in case. Because eventually they'll take so much cider that they'll burn through, and you'll find that you're only giving them 55, but they're burning them through 65 between the time it takes for it to go back to the island, pick up more, and come back again. So that should be absolutely fine then. Okay, you might as well start moving those peasants in then. I'm just thinking it might even be a good idea to stick them on the dark green so that they can all get happy and start planning the upgrade. Glorious game saves, running low on production of forward goods.
So, the very first thing you do when you start a new game is you choose your island.
Yep.
Are you given a ship?
That's all in the sandbox mode of building the game. You can you set how easy or hard you want your game to be. It's all completely sandbox. I usually do flagship with escort, which is the flagship with a strong item on it, so sailcloth, and you've got one small trading ship with it full of tools. And the flagship will have wooden tools on it as well. And then with that, and they appear in Nothra's warehouse, and you sell them to. I like to find the biggest island I can find, but also one that doesn't have a river cutting right the way through the middle part of the island.
So ideally, if it has any rivers, they're on the edge.
Yeah, they're on the edge, out of the way, so you've got lots of green space for population. That's the first thing I look for.
Okay.
Yeah. And I believe the one that we settled on is the best one, really.
Okay.
Because the one that Leaf settled on has got a chunk of river on it, which is a little bit in the way. I mean, that would serve as a nice island as well, but I tend to find the best island. You can have a completely shrouded map when you start, and then you have to go to Garibaldi to pick up a map of the archipelago, which costs honour, and then that reveals the map, but I kind of find that's pointless.
Yeah.
For me. I like to know where I'm going to set myself up.
Allah bless.
What we should probably do is have a look at the production calculator and see what we need for citizens. They're going to need more cider farms and linen production.
No, I've done cider farms.
Sorry, not cider.
Beer.
Not beer. What am I thinking of? Spice. That's what I'm thinking of. Spice. They need more spice and more linen.
Okay.
So the spice we're doing on our Oasis Island, Kurast, we currently have 6. So we just need 3 more there. So I'm going to send a ship full of tools down there.
Okay.
Oh wait, I think I've got one nearby already. Oh, it doesn't have anything on it though. Screw you, Achilles.
Good. Are you interested?
What happened to our flagship? Where did that go?
Sounds good to me.
Somewhere to do something. Oh, it did a Nothra quest, yeah.
after you've claimed an island, what's the first thing you should do if you're starting the game? Is it build the lumberjack huts?
Yeah, you want to get wood in so that you can start building houses.
There. So I was right.
So, yeah, nice. Yeah, so you find your island, you go down. I usually build one. I mean, I will end up building two quite quickly, but one area of lumberjack huts, so 1 times 8. Just start getting wood in.
Yeah.
And then I'll plonk down a market building, probably a couple of fisheries as well. And then another thing I tend to do is almost straight away is grab the scrolls from Nofborough.
I'm so glad you're
Although, if it's a strike, no, okay, yeah, you only need the first one, or the first one will be available to you for 50 honour, just to get on friendly terms with him, sell it down to his warehouse. He'll then give you the Oriental ship. I can't remember where it is now. It must be somewhere along our trade route. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Ikara. He's currently doing our spice production. He gives you that full of wooden tools as well. With that ship, I tend to then, with the Oriental ship, that he gives you, sail to 2 or 3 Oriental islands that I like the look of and claim those first. And then, whilst I'm doing that, I check out my wood production in the north, make sure I start plonking down more houses down as and when necessary. And then, but I always make sure I leave at least 20 tons of wood and tools on my flagship, so that can go around and pick out 3 or 4 good islands around my main island as well.
happy to help you.
Okay.
I basically start colonising other islands early. Even if you just leave warehouses on them for ages and ages, you've got them for later on. Otherwise, game will start overtaking you, because I find that unless it's on easy, they advance their civilization much quicker than you can advance your own.
Okay.
And then they'll get to a point where they start taking all the islands, whereas if you just go out and grab them first, you've got them.
Yeah.
But we'll go through that process obviously when we start again separately. So what I'll do is we'll find 2 of the best islands. For us,
Claim 1 each.
take 1 each, and then I'll just walk you through what I do for the rest. For the rest of them. That's basically beginning. So yeah, find an island, settle on an island, build lumberjack huts so you can start plonking houses down. A couple of fisheries so they can eat food. So they can eat shit, and then go back to Nofborough's warehouse with the flagship, pick up the
Welcome.
the splendid gift for a guest of 50 honour to go down to Elsa here to fraternise with him effectively. He then is happy, gives you a ship. The Oriental ship you can take to 3 Oriental islands to colonise, and then after that you can sail him back to the main island for now. In the north, after you've sailed your flagship down to sail it back up to your area. I think one of the first things I do as well is on my warehouse, on the on the trading place menu where we buy and sell our goods. I get them to buy in tools, because you end up spending an awful lot of tools to begin with before you can start manufacturing them yourself. So I just go on I try and colonise my first settlement, and I just grab as many islands as possible, and then try and grab as many tools as possible. So I'm starting to produce now, because you'll be playing with me. If well, we can keep it on the back burner for now, Garibaldi, but there's no rush on that. But since you'll be playing with me the next time, if you start running out of tools and I'm at a spot where I'm starting to produce them, I can just make them available in my warehouse for you to come over and pick them up.
Okay.
So I can literally give you, if I've got stuff in abundance and it's stuff that you need, and vice versa, you might have stuff that you've got in abundance and that I might need, we can just make them available in each other's warehouses, because me and you start off with an alliance, and we'll only end up going to war if we decide we want to go to war. You know, I'm sure we won't. I have no intention anyway.
I'd rather not. By the way, were you sending a ship down to Thrust with the materials to build spice farms?
Yes. It's arrived for me to pick up said materials to take down. Probably won't need an awful lot. That'll probably do it. Yep, I'll do. Okay, I'll do. Did you want to do the spice farms, or did you want to do the linen production?
I was going to do spice farms first.
Okay,
By the way, all the peasants are on green pointy up arrows.
that's cool. We'll do them as a massive load. Once we've got the linen.
You do
sorted.
51 at the moment. Well, do you want to do spice and linen first?
Yeah, can do.
Just piss them off.
Not that they'll get pissed off because we still have, as I said, we've got 464 tons. So it'd take a long time for them to burn through all of that before they needed more.
Plus, we could upgrade a load then.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it, let's upgrade a load.
Should I do all 54 so far?
Yeah, go for it. Smash that like button. Because they haven't actually moved in yet, so actually they won't take the citizen level goods until after we've got them to, until we put the citizens on light green, but so we can hold off for now on that. Okay. Tradesman's cogs almost at the island.
Cool. Still a load more peasants to upgrade, but we'll wait until we can do a load more en masse. There it is.
Cool. Yeah, just basically they're the same layout as the cider production. So if you want to finish off the one that's only got half on it, I'm gonna.
The Sultan has presented you with these building
You may
plans
find
as a gift.
if you want to go to the left of the next foundation, find there's a little bit of sand nearby. It's always good to plonk down a noria so that you can just enrich that area. So that's what I'm going to do now. There we go. That should hopefully fertilise the land nearby.
If there's anything else I can help you with,
Right, so how many did we need in total? It was
9, I think. Yeah, 9.
9, and we've got 8, so we only
Yeah.
need one more.
Yep.
A fair trade.
Oh, I don't think it'll fit up there.
Why did you put a market building
So that I
there?
could put that noria down because it was out of range otherwise. It's so that you could put the next market building to the left of the one that you finished off. There should be enough room there now. And that'll be that 9, and then after that we just need to, I'll tell you what, let me sell this guy back up north now.
I can hardly believe how far the building work on the cathedral has progressed.
Oh, congrats. Level 1's done. Ah, there you go. That's the problem. Can't carry on with that now until we've got more nobly men.
Done, that's all the spice farms done then.
Yep, and because you've only got one spice farm, don't need to upgrade the market building yet. Awesome. Right, cool. Just quickly check the trade route for spice. We're taking 2 lots anyway, so yeah, that's fine. I mean, 110. I don't think they're going to produce 110 themselves. So next then is Wolf's Haven for the linen.
And they want 8 of those.
Can't have 6. So basically, it's filling out the other side of the one I started. You see the one that's only half done.
Oh yeah. So just need another 2.
Yeah. Just chuck some more sin on there just in case. If you ever need to remember how many market buildings you need, remember you just need to click on the magnifying glass below the thing you want. So for linen, hit the magnifying glass and it'll tell you how many hemps you need.
That's the weavers' huts, and then need the hemp production. They need to go next to each weaver's hut, isn't it?
Yep, as it is on the opposite side. As long as it looks like it does on the opposite side, then you've got it.
Oh, what the? No, not you. You were an accident.
Then I've got my little square dirt bit of road I stick on the ends just to help me with the field layouts.
I like it.
Why are you assholes always going up to that island to get all your shit and you're not coming down to our main island to pick up the cannons to give us a shit ton of money? What's wrong with you?
Might have a problem. I don't think that's going to fit.
Let's have a look.
It's not. It doesn't fit.
Oh, is it due to the charcoal burning hut?
Yeah.
Alright, 1 second. I'll reprovision that elsewhere. Give me a second. So I need to if you plonk your field down, I will move stuff around how it's supposed to go.
Well, hang on, I've done a field run. Oh, I can't remember what the bloody layout is. So... Okay, those two
There
are
we go.
like that.
Yeah, I think they go sideways. That's it, now finish off that square. Awesome, there you go. I've reprovisioned the market building now, so it's out of the way. This one is one of, I think next to the brewery production, the next biggest and takes the most space.
Yeah.
An absolutely honourable transaction.
I get to the point where I've seen it so many times where I just sort of know the orientation of the fields later on.
Mm.
But one of the hardest ones to do, fortunately I've put the perfume production using the Noria exploit, which is easier than the manual way of doing it. It's a lot harder. There's like one it's a massive area that does 9, but everything needs to be placed exactly right or it doesn't fit. It's just really annoying. It's one of the more complex ones. Okay, so they've got the linen in, so we can start putting citizens on the light green now, so that they can start moving in themselves. Oh, I think we're out of peasants now, aren't we?
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, we're on to 37, that's
Alright.
it.
I'll put the peasants on yellow.
Okay.
So now the citizens are moving in now, aren't they?
A source of raw materials is almost exhausted.
Bear cave. They're running out of bears. There's only 79 bears left. Oh no, that's fine. They've just multiplied now. They're 1600. They've had a very successful mating season. Okay, shall we now start looking at patricians?
Yep.
Because if we can start building up to noblemen, we can probably leave the game setting off the second stage of the cathedral.
Oh, okay. And then we can have lunch.
Yeah, we'll have lunch. So, okay, so now I need to get my calculator out. So we've got currently got 150, and there'll be 71 available. So, what numbers did I say? 71. 71. Okay, so that will leave us with 79 citizen houses and 148 patrician houses. And recalculating. So I'll let you work out how much beer and bread we need in Jergens.
Sorry, I was checking some emails about holidays. What was that?
The new production calculator stuff.
I need 3.
Did you put the new numbers in?
No, I didn't hear what you were saying at all. I was doing something else.
Okay, right. The new calculation is 37 peasant houses.
Yeah, 79 citizens.
And 148 patricians.
Right, okay, so now we need 4 of those.
So we need, 4. If we start with the beer, we start with the beer first. Bread and beer.
Well, beer we need 8.
And
We need 8 bread and all.
okay. I will bring heavy tanker full of mats up. There's going to be a lot of these.
Because we've got 5 bakeries at the moment and 6 breweries.
Okay, so we need 3 more bakeries then. What we could do is... so if we stick away the other side... how much bread did you say we had? 5?
Yeah. And we need 3 more.
Okay. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, let's upgrade this matey boy to maximum. And then yeah, if you want to stick a couple of bread productions there.
And how did I have to do it? I have to put bakery down, don't I?
Yes, yeah, the bakery's fine. It's the wheat fields. You have to put 1 wheat field behind it, which is fine, and the next one has to go 2 squares behind that one.
Oh, hang on, I don't like that orientation.
Oh, cool. Yeah, change it. That's what I get. Like the first time round, you just place stuff down for the sake of placing stuff down, but then you'll find as you get used to placing stuff down, you want it a certain way for symmetry and stuff. Because we've got one of our beer factories the wrong way around as well.
Okay, so that's that. And then I need to place...
2 crop farms down.
Yeah, so I place 1 down next to it.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, 1 down behind the bakery, that's it. And then the next one goes 2 squares behind for now. So that you can put the 6 fields in and then the back one gets replaced.
You've got a good deal there.
It's a pain in the arse why it doesn't cover fields, so you can just go 1 and then 1 3 back and then the mill straight in the middle. But it's the only way of doing it so that it covers it, because it's just weird. So now the fields can be plonked. Actually, I probably could, can I? Just go. So I'm going to anticipate our beer needs by plonking down a market building for the new one after you finish that one.
And then I destroy that and immediately build another one at the back.
Yep. And in the middle. In the middle now, because you've got the space for the mill between the 2 crop farms.
Yes, no, I needed to put the crop farm to the back.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yes. Can't build the mill.
Oh, out of shit. Hold on.
Out of wood.
I'll say that. Wood is what I meant. Never out of shit on this game. There we go. Cool. Tell you what, let's do that so that cart moves farther down the hill there.
Wait, so that was one bakery.
Yep. Bakery.
So now we need another two.
Two. Yep. So the next one can go next to the one you've just built.
Why is there 0 production?
Because he hasn't got the mats yet. Because the mill still needs to churn the corn into the flour, and then the thing picks up. It will. It just.
So you've built this long road. So can I go next to?
Yeah. That's it.
Room to?
Yeah, it should be. Oh yeah, there'll be more than enough room for you to go next to. Yeah, as long as you've left a 4 square gap between the field and your next bakery. Oh, are we running out of something? Oh, that was bears, so that was sorted. Let's clear that then. Done that, done that, done that.
And how many from the... It's 2, isn't it, at first?
Yeah. You probably do it with 1, but 2's what I've had it work fine for me with. So while you're doing that, I'm just going to work out the next one. I think you'll feel to the right of the bakery. It's not
Yeah,
one.
I know,
Yeah,
I just spotted it.
that's cool. Once that goes down, I should be able to figure out what I'm doing. Actually, no, that does fit there quite nicely. Haha. The question is there a...
Your money is in safe hands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10. Not enough. Okay. So it would have to go there. So I'll just go.
How about a coffee?
We shall be. In fact, we will be lunching shortly. Hold on, auto saves being a bitch.
Mm.
Game saved.
There we go.
Thanks. So I can build another one there.
Yeah. I'm just making sure that there's enough room for you to go
Our
back for.
research has led to new discoveries.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you build it, if you make sure you build it, so it's not opposite the marketplace, but just to the right of it, next to the road, that should be fine.
But like... there.
Yeah.
Although not that, because that's a crop farm.
But yeah, there, but the
But
bakery.
that's
Yeah.
where the bakery will go, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck off, trees. I'm trying to think what we've been doing this morning now, other than improve the northern. Oh, we did cannon stuff, didn't we?
Okay, that should now be enough bread production.
Cool. Yep, that'll be the 8 bread now. Now I just need to do the beer. The market building I've highlighted is only half done, so you just need to do the other half, and I've put another market building to the right of that to start a new one to make it 9. But that's for future reference, because I think it's only 8 they need, isn't it?
Yes.
Beer for now. So just basically ignore that other market building for now. That's just for future reference. You can just finish off that other one for now, and that should be enough beer.
Grant me the honor of your support.
Can we be? No, I can't be fucked with that.
The
It's too
misunderstanding.
much effort.
Don't send us away. We won't call That's a load
The next pain in the ass, of course, is all the, now we've got more peasant houses, all more beggars will start coming in.
In this city can
Never mind.
Oh, bollocks. There's not space there. What the fuck?
Sure, I'll have a look in just a second.
No, it was destroyed in mine. I know there's not enough space there.
Okay.
Oh, because of that. Fuck you. Try that again.
Salam alaikum.
Oh, he's taken. Oh, there we go.
Always.
He's taken some weapons, but he's taken 17 tons of cannons, so he's given us 11,000 coins just for taking 17 tons of weapons.
Nice.
They're so profitable, and we were hovering around between like 100 and 120,000, 150,000 for a long time.
are a true friend.
But since putting that in, we're now on 250,000 coins. So well worth it in the end when they start actually bothering to turn up. Right, let me make sure that we've got what we need. 4, 1, 2, 3. So we need one more there. So that's fine.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
Sorting it.
Right. Trying to get the layout of this right is difficult. Shut up! I know.
2, 3. 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I overproducing souls on? Fine. That should just be fine then. Okay, so that's easy. Might need some stone now. bricks down here, aren't I? So I'll just be a couple more of those. I've just got lots of wood on that already. Mainly just be tools.
Oh damn it! I've got the orientation of that wrong.
Let's put some more glass on there.
I think I got it slightly wrong by like one line.
Oh yeah, the middle four, I think, but it doesn't matter too much. To be honest.
No, they look terrible.
Disrupted.
What's that? Bakery. Overproducing. Oh, right, I tell you what. Look at the bread and beer.
That wasn't so hard.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh Christ! I'm gonna need. I think it's about time we had a big ship doing the trade route from that island.
We only needed the two, didn't we, breweries?
Yeah, because we needed 8 altogether, and now we have 8. So we're done for that now. I'm just moving a large tradesman's cog up there now because we're moving cannons, and we're going to need really to start stacking 2 of each bread and beer. That's going to be more than 4 holds, which is what the small tradesman's cog has. So now I'm going to sell the other one up there and take over. In the meantime, we're almost there. I've made sure that the islands that you need to do now have the resources you need just to build them, so we can get this done in like 5 minutes. Wolf's Haven for jerkins now. We need 4. We currently have 3. So basically, all we need to do is where you got all the pig farms in the south of the island. You need two more pig farms and 1 more tannery to sort that out.
Come and share in the newfound knowledge.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to build another marketplace, aren't I?
Yeah.
A good deal is always a welcome change.
Alright, take it off that. Can actually just sell it. So it's enough.
How many pig farms do we need?
One more. It'll be 8 in total.
Okay. So I've done that. And then one more tannery, was it?
Yeah. How many pig farms you got at the moment? Are you putting the last one in now?
I've done the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many did we need? 8.
Well, we've got Bailiwick on this island, haven't we? I'm only counting. There's 7 at the moment. We need 8. There's 7 that you got at the moment.
Alright, do another one then.
Yeah. Well, you got a nice little gap in front of that market building now for an 8th one. So.
I know, that's why I built it like that.
So Garibaldi, 250 honor for 3 small training camp. I mean, we can look into that, I suppose.
And then one tannery.
Yes. Yeah. If you ever look, the top tannery. You see that market building that we put there in advance because we knew that we were going to need another one. Yep. Just need a tannery and connect it to that market building, and then upgrade the market building because it's serving 2 now as opposed to 1.
Done.
Cool. Last thing we need is books, which I've already sailed the flagship down to give us all the stuff we need. Yeah, if we go back to Traymond, if I click on the books, so I know what we need. Okay, Indigo Farms. Right. Now this is going to be interesting. Let me stick a Bailiwick on it because I'm going to do a calculation. So, Bailiwick. So we currently have 8 indigo farms. Now it's because we're doing books, but we're also doing carpets. So for carpets, we've got currently got 4 indigo farms for carpets, and I believe for 2 books it's 4 indigos. So we should have. We've got 8 farms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we've got 8. So we've got 8, and we need 6 and 4 is 10. So we need 2 more indigo farms. So on the Noria exploit that you can see on the island, you can see there's currently stone roads with the exception of 2 dirt roads. The dirt road on the right hand side, there's got a gap in it. You can stick another indigo farm there, and then just one next to that one.
What are you talking about on the right hand side?
So you got a dirt road on the market building on the right. I mean, you got one on the left as well, but that's already servicing building. The one on the right, stick it there.
Next to the other one.
Yeah.
Why don't you just say stick one next to the existing indigo farm? There's not a gap between the dirt road and the thingy, is there? Because that's where we've got the silk plantation.
And then the next one can go next door to that, and obviously both the fields can go between the Norias and the buildings. How many? 3 lumberjack. Okay. Although we're currently servicing 3 lumberjack carts, I might just have 1 extra, so we've always got lots of wood around. Although that might be fine for now, actually. Fuck it now, leave it. We've got enough. So that's 3 of that. So we need 2 paper mills. So we've got the 3 lumberjack carts you can see in the middle of the island. And below that you can see the 1 paper mill we got. Again, the next paper mill can go on the other river site next to that market building where the first one is. So you can just need 1 paper mill and join that up as well.
Wait, what? Ah. So yeah, there.
Yeah.
Where's the paper mill?
It's under the patrician menu. It's annoying because Indigo is Oriental, but the actual book production is done by the patricians. That's it, and then connect it up and upgrade the building, and then okay, so you see near the harbour where we've got our 2 printing presses in that market building. Now you just need to bung 2. No, is it 2 more or 1 more? I think it's 1 more. Just 1 more building there now.
Done.
There we go. That's all the citizens sorted out. That's right. We've actually almost upgraded all of the citizens now. While you were doing that, I was just getting all their stuff available. Holy shit! How are we out? We're out of stone.
Fish have we reeled in here?
How the hell are we out of stone on our main island? Oh, they've been put to sleep and not been made to work. They have, haven't they? Shit on it. Okay, 1 second.
I'd be happy to help you.
Slight stone predicament. Okay, that's it. Cool. Now, assuming all the citizens have fill up, we can put them on yellow. So 1185 out of a maximum 1185. Cool. Citizens can go on yellow. Citizen and patricians we'll put on light green for now, because we're going to need to rebuild up our stone supply before we upgrade them to noblemen next time. But they should move in, everything will be merry. This probably will be a good place to stop it.
Okay. That was fun. Things were learnt, stuff was done.
Things will happen. The next one, I'm hoping the next one we do will probably be the last one on this map, because we just want to get the Imperial Cathedral up and running. Hopefully we'll have enough noblemen to do that, but we'll find out. So,
Okay.
until next time.
Indeed.
Indeed.